everyone, my name's Kate and I'm from the Women's Engineering Society Young Members Board. And for this week's STEM challenge, I'm going to show you how to grow a plant in a jar. So first of all, you're going to need an empty jam jar, like this one, that's been washed out and the stickers taken off. Next, you need either some cotton wool, or I'm going to use kitchen paper, because I've got that here. And I'm just going to scrunch it up and a couple of sheets, put that in the jar. Now this is to keep our plant nice and stable and provide it with the water that it's going to need. Next, I'm going to take something to grow. So you can either use sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, but I'm going to use butter beans. And these are dried butter beans and you can get them from your supermarket. I'm going to use these because they're quite big, so we should be able to see what happens with them when it's growing. So next I'm going to put the bean into the jam jar. Oh, oops, it's fallen down. Against the side of the glass and the kitchen paper, there we go, so that it's stable, it's not going to go anywhere and we can still see it. Next I'm going to add some water because plants need water to grow. So I'm just going to pour a little bit onto the paper and hopefully the paper should absorb the water so you haven't got loads sitting at the bottom of the jar. Yeah, that looks good. And remember, you're going to have to top up your jar with water every now and again to make sure that it's got enough to grow. So next you're going to put your jar somewhere nice and light. So I'd suggest somewhere like a windowsill, out of the way so it's not going to get damaged because it's going to need sunlight to grow. So I've got one here that I planted about 5 days ago. And as you can see, it started growing lots of roots round the jar and it started sprouting a stem here as well. So that's about 5 days old. I've got another one which I planted about 10 days ago. And as you can see, the roots are wrapping all the way around the jar and it's grown a much bigger stem. And you can even see, if you look closely here, it's popping some leaves out of the side of the bean. So that's about 10 days old. And I finally got one here which I planted 2 weeks ago. And as you can see, it's grown into a proper plant now with leaves. The roots are wrapping all the way around the glass to try and get as much water as possible. So the roots act basically as an anchor to the plant to keep it nice and firm, so this would be where the soil is. And they also help grab water for the plant. So water will travel up the stem into the leaves. And the leaves are where a process called photosynthesis happens. And this is where the plant uses energy from the sun and turns it into food so it can grow nice and tall. So now this plant is probably ready to go and plant outside if we wanted to, and hopefully it will create lots more butter beans for us. So have a go at this STEM challenge at home and upload your videos and show us how you get on.